I'm addicted to TV. It's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So today's video is going to be all about all my current loves, my current favorites and everything. When I was picking out the products and just things I wanted to mention for this video, it was kind of like a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. Like, I just didn't want to do like a March favorites just because I felt like these aren't things that I've been loving in March. I've loved some of the stuff I've loved for a couple weeks, some of the stuff I've loved for a couple months, and it just felt weird calling it a March favorites and stuff like that. I don't know, it just felt very odd and stuff, and I just wasn't feeling that today. But I have a lot of different things, from beauty to skincare to even like lifestyle TV type stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like the odd moment of the year where I'm just like not loving this stuff for just a specific month. I even find sometimes I'm not loving like a ton month to month. I feel like I accumulate products that I like in the winter time to like this, but I don't really feel like this is like specific to winter. I don't feel like this is a winter favorites. And let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I believe I mentioned in my January favorites, but I've also used it a lot since then, so I did want to mention it again. But this is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I am obsessed with this, and if you've seen any of my videos recently, you know that. I think I've mentioned it in my Weekend in My Life video that I filmed, which I love that video, so definitely check that out. But I really am obsessed with this, and I got this for Christmas, and I've used a little bit of it. This is so good. I use it morning and night. Just very hydrating to put on your lips. I just take a little bit, rub it on my lips, and they come with an applicator, but I threw it out because I was just like, I have my fingers a lot easier, literally. So you just take a little bit, you put it on your lips, and then they're nice and hydrated. A lot of times I'll put this on at night, and then in the morning my lips are just so soft and smooth and plumped up, and I get crusty lips, so this has just been a savior for me. I love just little, you know, lip stuff like this, and lip masks are my thing. The next thing I recently got in my Ipsy, and I'm kind of obsessed with this, and this is only a mini. This is the Touch of the Dewy Skin Cream. I picked this for sample choice for my March Ipsy, and I'm sorry about that video with the ending of the video with the music. I didn't realize until it was already published for like almost a day that the music was crazy towards the end. Like, it was literally louder, just about the same volume as me, so I apologize about that. If I could fix it, I would. But anyways, that's besides the point. But I love this cute little purple color, and this is just super hydrating, but it's not overly hydrating. It's not heavy. There's some moisturizers that are really heavy, or some creams, but this is just so good. And it says it's for like normal to dry skin, which I do have, but I don't feel like my skin is super dry. But this, I find that's not heavy. I can use it morning and night can use it under makeup, or I can use it at night. And I feel like it doesn't overly it doesn't like overly feel heavy on my face. It doesn't overly hydrate my face, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not too heavy where you can't put makeup over it without it looking bad. I actually think it makes my makeup application look better. It's just so moisturizing. Literally, I only use like probably a pea-sized amount, and I just feel like something like this will last a long time. I'll definitely have to keep you updated on how long this lasts me when it comes to empties videos, but I'm obsessed with this, and I had to mention it. It is kind of expensive, but get the sample first, see if you like it, and I'm obsessed. I also have been really into my tea tree pads from Trader Joe's. I know I've mentioned these before in videos, but honestly, these are like a savior for my skin. They keep my skin clear. I usually use them twice a day, which might seem overkill, but for me, I am prone to acne. I mean, I was on Accutane a couple years ago, so my acne is kind of more hormonal now. It's kind of just, sometimes I break out. It's not like I'm breaking out every day like I used to years ago. I do really like these, and I do think they keep my skin clear. It's basically just like a pad, and you take it and you rub it on your skin and everything just very gently, and it'll burn your skin a tiny bit, but I think it's very manageable. It's not like a really bad burn, and it just feels good. And when my skin burns, I just know that it's helping it. It feels good. It's doing its thing. It's just gonna help my skin in the long run. So that's how I feel when it comes to that. But yeah, I love these. They're so good. Use them twice a day. They really do wonders for your skin. And that's it for my skincare, I guess, stuff. And now we're gonna go on to makeup. I don't have too many things, just a couple of things. I'm gonna mention something that is new, at least new to me and stuff. I feel like I haven't talked about this at all on my channel. Actually, I don't even think I've used this on my channel. I definitely need to do that. But this is the Persona Identity Palette. I finally got this. We got me get this for Valentine's Day. I think we got it on sale or something like that. I don't know, but I'm obsessed with this palette. It is so gorgeous. It just looks like that, and the colors are very neutral, but I feel like you can get very dramatic nighttime looks, and then you can also get like daytime natural looks. I've used the shade Seductive before, just as a nice daytime color. I love how that looks. Sassy's also pretty. Sometimes I'll mix the two. I feel like they look very pretty mixed together. That's kind of the mix. And I just love these shades. They are great, natural, everyday colors and stuff. You can go deep with it, which I like. It's kind of like one of those buildable palettes where it's not always like, they're very pigmented. Like the shimmers are very pigmented right off the bat, which is what I like. They're very creamy and pigmented, but you can also go like very simple with it. And then at night you can go very crazy or whatever you feel like doing for your everyday. I'm obsessed with this palette. It is so good, and I definitely need to film with it soon because it is amazing. And then I guess some like base products and stuff. These have been my favorites recently. I think I mentioned this in my January favorites, but I'm gonna mention it again. This is the e.l.f. Hydrate Camo Concealer. This is a satin concealer. I have mine in the shade Fair Beige. I love this concealer. It is so creamy, so hydrating. It's way better than the original Camo concealer. So if you don't like that Camo concealer, like the matte one, definitely try this one out. It's very creamy and it doesn't set down right away. It actually is pretty tacky and stuff, but I love this concealer, first of all. And if you like Tarte Shape Tape, it has the same type of wand where it's very big and it's just very creamy. A little goes a long way with this. It has great coverage. Wearing it today, yes, we love. And it's just so good, so hydrating, so creamy, so fresh. I love this, and it's only like $5 or $6. Definitely worth it. e.l.f. makeup is worth it, okay? And then for powder, I've been really obsessed with this one. This is the this is their 4-in-1 mineral pressed powder, and this is gonna be on sale at Ulta during 21 Days of Beauty. I'll put the date here because I'm pretty sure this video will go up before it's on sale. Definitely would recommend it, but I have mine in the shade Light LN6, and I really like this powder. It's very light. I put on my face today. What I like about it most is that basically it doesn't like take away any glow. So if you have like a glowy moisturizer on, it doesn't take that away. It kind of just sets where you need it, and it sets down your makeup and it makes it so it doesn't move, but it doesn't take away anything you have under the powder, if that makes any sense. And I just really like it. I got it in one of my Ipsys and I'm obsessed with it. And it's just like a light color, so I feel like it just really works for my skin tone, and I just really love this powder. It's just so good, and I've been really enjoying it. It's honestly might become my favorite powder, which is either good or bad. Bad because it's like more expensive than my typical products, but I've been really enjoying it, so there's that. And if you enjoy something, gotta talk about it. Next is this e.l.f. This is their, I believe it's like their version of a Stila glitter. I tried this out a couple months ago and I was obsessed with this. Now this isn't as pigmented as Stila glitters, I will say that. It's more of a natural type thing, but it is so good. Like Stila glitters, this is so good. I really like it. I have mine in shade Flirty Birdie, which I believe is like a rose gold shade, but that is so gorgeous. Like I can't get over that. And what I like to do is I kind of like to just tap it on my lid and kind of tap it in with my fingers. And it is like pigmented, but it's not as pigmented as Stila glitters, I will say that. But it does like apply very beautifully, and I kind of like how it almost shows what's under your eyelid, like not like it doesn't apply like where it's, oh, that's what's that. I like kind of how it kind of diffuses what's under, which I love. It's just so pretty, and like you can't get enough of that. Like that is gorgeous, and I definitely need to use that soon. I haven't used it in a bit, but it has been one of my favorites these past couple months. I love using it when I do want a little bit more to my eye look. Kind of amps it up, I feel like, and I love it. It's so good. I can't beat that. Then I have my favorite favorite blush and my favorite lip gloss. I've been wearing lip glosses a lot recently. I don't have one on right now, but this is the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. This one's in Fairy Floss, which I really like. It's a nice nude gloss, and that's pretty much my favorite gloss is nude and everything. That's what it looks like and everything. So hard sometimes to show swatches because I'm just like, how do I contort my hand? But yeah, it's just so pretty. It's just a nice light nude gloss, which I like to put over nude lipsticks, or even you can put in the center to brighten up like your lips. Like even something like this, it's like a very bright lip. I feel like you can really show it off, I guess. And this is just such a creamy lipstick. Lip gloss, you have to get used to the applicator because it's not like a dofa, but I just find it applies it so well and I love it. And then I'm not actually wearing this on my face today, but it is one of my go-to blushes. It's the Exposed blush from Tarte. It took me years to get this blush, but it is such a pretty blush. Like it's just that perfect nude pink color, which I love. It's right there. You can hardly see it, but it is so pretty and I just love the color of this blush. It is just so pretty. It's like that nude-ish color and just so pretty to give yourself a natural flush. I don't like too heavy of blush. Like I used to apply my blush so heavy. I don't know what I was thinking, but I used to do that. Not gonna lie. But this is so pretty and it's just like that, you know, you're flushed, but it's not too much. And I love it for every day for just a simple look. Just my favorite Tarte blushes are amazing for a reason and I just love it. Then I have my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this stuff, and when they say this is fine, it's fine. Like that's so fine, and I just find this one, some setting sprays can give you droplets on your face, which no bueno, not a fan, don't do that. But this one is very fine, it just like sets it down, and this one I think is supposed to be dewier, which I like. I don't know, it's supposed to have like a dewy feel, and what I don't like about this, you can't see how much is left because I feel like we're getting low, but I can't really tell, and it's just so fine, and just feel like it really makes my makeup look super fresh and just natural with the setting mist on us. I don't know what it does, but it's just magic in a bottle and I love it. Then I have a few just makeup brushes. First one I believe is going to be on sale for the Ulta sale, which is great. This one is from Cosmetics. I forget what this one's called, but I put it on the screen. And then I just love this. It really blends my foundation. It's almost like a kabuki, but it really isn't. But it's so beautiful to blend foundation. Like you can just really go into circular motions and really blend it. It gives great coverage. You can pat it in, but like pretty much this brush really blends your foundation away on its own. It works so well and I'm obsessed with it. It also has another side which you could use for concealer, but I'm not really into that thing. So sometimes I'll use this to set my lid. So I'm kind of like a one and done brush because you have your foundation. You can also use it to blend concealer. I do that a lot because I can get lazy and not wet my beauty blender. I'm bad, I know, and stuff. It's kind of that, and then you can also set your lids with like your shadow and stuff, and it just works so well. I love it. It blends beautifully. I don't know what much to say about this besides that. Really loving this for setting my under eyes, and this is the Mata Pro Royal Nine-Winkle, I think is what it's called. This is their Accentuate brush. I got this in Ipsy and I love it. It's really good for setting under your eyes. I also like to use it for highlight because you can really get onto your cheeks with it. Really just blends it beautifully. It diffuses it beautifully. I just really like it. And then you can like just blends everything beautifully. It just sets beautifully. You can really get in all the corners of your face with it, which I love, and it's just one of my favorites. I love getting brushes in Ipsy. I found so many so far that I've gotten that I love. And yeah, that's all the beauty products and stuff. Yeah, now I'm gonna mention kind of a lifestyle favorite, kind of random. I know I've mentioned this in videos before, but I've really been feeling it again recently. This is the Oily Sleep Vitamins. These have melatonin, alpha-alanine, and botanicals in them. These are amazing. If you have trouble sleeping, you need these. They're so good, but basically you take one vitamin. It does recommend you take two, but I find that makes me too drowsy. One really just does the job, and they actually taste pretty good. Like I'm not really sure what exactly they taste like, but they just taste good and stuff. Actually, I think it's like a natural blackberry with a hint of mint taste. Now that I read the packaging, so there you go, there's that. You just take one little vitamin and stuff, and then it helps you fall asleep. Within 30 minutes, you get drowsy, you fall asleep, but it's not like a bad drowsy. It's kind of just like, okay, it's time to go to bed. And I have a hardest time like falling asleep. Like I literally don't sleep well if I don't take these. It's hard for me to. I don't know. My brain just always runs like 1,000 miles in my head. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, that's me and stuff. And I'm obsessed with this. Really good. If you can't sleep, get these. Insomnia solved. Okay, so I don't really have many clothing favorites. Like I pretty much wear the same stuff. I wear stuff from Marshalls, but I always hate sharing like stuff and not being able to link it for you. So yeah, these I can link though if they still have them, but I've been obsessed with joggers. This is pretty much all I'd wear to class. I swear I wore one of these pairs like twice to class in a week. I know, but these are so comfy. These are the joggers from Costco. Now, if you don't have a Costco, you probably won't be able to get these. I'm gonna link them through Costco because that's where I have a link to them. I'll see if I can find them on Amazon because I know they have them on there, but they're gonna be overpriced. So I'm sorry if you don't have a Costco, but I feel like Costco is like, okay, so my memory card got full, so we had to take a slight intermission. But as I was saying, pretty much I feel like a lot of people do have a Costco card, but if you don't, I'll try to link it on Amazon, but it's probably gonna be more expensive on there. But yeah, anyways, I'm obsessed with joggers. It's literally my favorite thing. They're super cute. I have this purple pair and stuff, and they cinch down at the waist, but I also had the black ones, and just joggers in general are a favorite of mine, a new favorite, and just so comfy. Okay, so now the part you've been waiting for. I'm gonna save TV shows for this because we all know I'm addicted to TV, but a movie I really like, and I think you definitely should check it out. It's not on regular Hulu anymore, but it is still on the Freeform app, their website, and then it's also on Hulu Live TV if you have that. And this is The Thing About Harry. I love this. This came out the day after Valentine's Day. It is basically like a gay rom-com, which it is such a good movie. I really like it, and I feel like everyone should watch it and stuff. I think it's just so amazing for everyone and stuff. It's basically about, if you know Jake Borelli, who is in Grace, he plays Levi in Grace, so you Grace fans, you need to watch this because he's in it. It's basically his like experiences with dating and stuff like that. It's kind of like his like dating life. It kind of shows that, but it's kind of like basically his friends from high school are getting married, so he has to travel across, he has to drive home to Chicago, and this guy named Harry, who I went to high school with, who like picked on him and whatever, he needed a ride back home, so his friends beg him to drive him home, and kind of it unravels into a love story. And without spoiling it, it is just so cute, and oh, there's just so many behind the scenes things I'm thinking about right now, and it's just such a great movie. So good. I think everyone should watch it. It's super cute, and it's just great. And then TV, I've been real into TV. I mean, I'm always into TV, but of course Station 19's back, so I'm really into that. And this season, with changing showrunners, actually same showrunner as Grace now. Not terrible. I thought it'd be a lot worse. I mean, like the original showrunner better, of course, but Station 19, of course, is like a firefighter drama type show. If you like Grace, it's basically like that, but with fire. And then another show I am addicted to, it just had its finale since it was its first year running, but it's a spin-off of the show 911, so if you like that, you will love this. And I actually like this better than 911, better than the mothership, which is crazy, but it's 911 Lone Star. I'm so addicted, like literally addicted. The characters in it are very diverse and stuff, which is what I like, I don't know, just compared to regular 911, the characters are a little bit more diverse, and the stories are just so amazing. So it's basically about, it's set in Austin, Texas, where original 911 is set in LA and stuff. It kind of starts off with like the fact that this firefighter from New York City, it starts in New York City, he rebuilt his whole team after they all died in 9/11 at the towers, and he kind of built his own team and stuff. And so firefighters from Austin, Texas come up to New York City and we're like, we'd like you to do the same thing that you did after 9/11. So he's kind of like hesitant about it, and you kind of see what he chooses to do, which obviously by the preview, you know, he does actually go down and create a new team. And it's just the characters are so diverse. But what I like about the diversity of the cast, and one of the main characters that I love is TK. I love all the characters actually. This is one show where I'm like, all the characters are like my number one. Like I really like all of them. But TK, what I like about his character is he's just such a, and I know Ronan who plays them, he has said this, he's just such a like multi-layered character. Like there's a lot to him, and what I like about him is his character is gay, and so is Carlos on the show. He's also gay, but what I like about that is some shows I feel like the characters are gay, but like it's all about them coming to terms with their sexuality and kind of like coming out and stuff. But this show, that is not it. Like TK is openly gay as well as Carlos is and stuff, and it's not about them coming out, them being accepted, and them kind of finding that realms and stuff. It's more about them and their relationships. I think that's amazing, and it kind of makes more of the characters than their gayness. Like it's not about, it kind of makes more of the characters than their sexuality. It's not about their sexuality, which I like. It kind of just builds them off of that and shows like TK is, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but he has lots to him, and it's such a great show. The whole first season is on Hulu, so definitely check it out. It's so good, love it. And yeah, basically Station 19 and 911 are my top favorite shows. Of course, we know we love that. But yeah, those are like my top favorites that I can really think of right now. I hope you enjoyed this video though. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what your current favorites are and that kind of stuff. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.